Let's see. Are we live? Come on. Let me see if we're live. Please work this time. Are we live? I just want to go live. All right. It looks like we're live. What's going on, everybody? Super Saiyan Paul here, back at again with another Dragon Ball announcement, guys. With the RPG has been announced. So I'm going to be doing a breakdown of what exactly just happened in this trailer. I watched it once, but I'm going to play it in the background. I can't show you guys the full video on screen because if I do, copyright strike. So this is the video right there. Link will be in the description. Dragon Ball RPG 2019. So I'm going to play in the background and just get an analysis of what's going on again. But from what I saw, this looks like basically Legacy of Goku in RPG PS4 form. Like literally, when I was a kid, I used to love the Legacy of Goku series. It was an RPG, and it seems as though it's basically what it is. It's just gonna be up past the Namek saga because they didn't show Cell, they didn't show Majin Buu. They showed highly animated cutscenes, and they show Goku walking around the world. So that's a crazy ambitious project for them to do. But I have it playing in the background, and oh man, Goku looks amazing. The graphics looks like it's Dragon Ball FighterZ type of graphics in Xenoverse. The Xenoverse 2 cutscenes, that's what I always wanted, and it seems as though we're gonna get it. Oh man, I hope you guys can hear it like I'm watching in the background, but the graphics and animation, this is what I wanted from an RPG, and hopefully they have some sort of level up system similar to that of the Dragon Ball Z Game Boy Advance games. This is literally what it looks like. It's in depth of everything they did because they have Goku destroying the Kachin and the stuff that it wasn't Kachin. No, it wasn't Kachin. The rocks and stuff, and the Namek saga. Everything in super high detail. If you guys watched the trailer, like literally every scratch, every piece of torn armor. This is something Xenoverse didn't have, and I hope it did, but it didn't. The Xenoverse 3 might. But it's literally like all the Xenoverse 2 cutscenes inside of a video game plus free roam. And I like, there's a moment here where Goku's using the Spirit Bomb. The clothing on his leg and everything, it's ripped to perfection. The sweat drops, everything. Him going Super Saiyan looks iconic again. I don't think I've seen this type of level of graphics from a cutscene since like Budokai 1. But there's things flying around in the background when Goku's walking around. If you guys look at this the thing right here. So I don't know if you can attack them and get EXP or anything like that, but it's an action RPG, so most likely it seems as though it's gonna go up to where Super Saiyan 1 is. That's what I'm saying, because for them to go any further than that, it's a lot of work. And not only is it a lot of work, it makes more sense for them to do it this way because it's like we can do the Namek saga and then we can go to the Cell saga, which has so much content because this is literally how they did it with Legacy of Goku. And then they can go to the Buu saga, Buu's Fury, basically. And this is what I wanted. So hopefully we get that. Let's see the comments right now. Oh man. Okay, so the comments. Yeah, guys, so this is the RPG. We got moments of Goku walking around. What I want to see from this is literally, I don't think they're going to have create a character, but what they're going to have is basically Budokai 3, where you get to fly around the world. I hope they put that in there. And then Legacy of Goku, at least Buu's Fury type of gameplay where it was balanced out, because those games are so freaking amazing for an RPG. But this is the gameplay here, right, guys? He's walking around. Hopefully he can just jump up and fly at some point in the game, and hopefully he fights some of these flying creatures you see right here. And I guess you can collect the Dragon Balls and make a wish for something, but I don't know if it's gonna be turn-based or live action fighting. Hopefully it's a combination where it's balanced of both. And the graphics look amazing. The in-game graphics are literally what you see in the cutscenes, because you can see him walking around. That's gameplay. That right there is freaking gameplay. But that looks amazing. Absolutely, absolutely amazing. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me see if I can pull up the chat right now. This is going to be something else. I'm going to pop up the chat. Let's see what your comments are on the matter right now. Webpage. I'm going to bring it up right now. Let's see this. So the live chat reaction. Let's see this. I'll put it on the sides. This way everyone can see the gameplay still here. So, oh man. This right here. Absolutely, absolutely amazing. This is crazy. This is Young Money. Gohan looks clean. Yo, all the animation looks really, really clean and high quality. And if they have an online mode, it's like basically a Dragon Ball MMO RPG, but what we wanted, and it's like a futuristic version. If they had an online aspect, that would be great too. If you could fight with your character, maybe they might have different types of builds because it's an RPG, so you might have a key-based attacker or a fighting-based attacker, just like Dragon Ball MMO. But it's like an updated Dragon Ball MMO. Kinda, right? Like the style and everything, it looks great. Hopefully the chat refreshes in a second, but yo, this is just absolutely amazing. Real clean. What else you guys got? They need to add in the movies as side quests from the main. Yo, if they add the Dragon Ball movies, let's say they have the Garlic Jr. saga or anything else that fit in that timeline, that would be great. That's what they did in the Legacy of Goku games. I think in Legacy of Goku 2, they had Cooler returning on Namek. And then in Dragon Ball Z Boost Fury, they had Broly on the mountain as part of the story to collect the Dragon Balls. If you guys remember that, they had Goten and Trunks go for that one. That was really good. But release date, I'm calling it now. I'm going to say November. I'm going to say November of this year. They just announced Dragon Ball Z Fighters DLC, which was Broly and Super Saiyan God Gogeta Super Saiyan. And now, usually the time frame for these games, it's always in November. If they were to release this game already, it would have been now. Highly doubt it's going to come out in the summer, even though they could do that. That's when there's a lot of time for games to come out. However, if they release this in November, in like the fall season, the Christmas sales are going to be absolutely insane, and they have to release it sometime this year. It's coming out this year. It has to. They have a license for this, so I'm going to say fall. I'm not going to say too soon because they're announcing the trailer now. I could be completely wrong though. Take it with a grain of salt. They could release this during the summer and throw me completely off, or even in a couple of months. However, it's been a Dragon Ball drought for a little while, but Fighters came out last January, which threw things off a little bit, but that's still in the holiday season. But it may be another Xenoverse technically, because they kind of connected it with that in the trailer. If you guys have seen it, if you guys haven't seen the trailer, link will be down in the description. But as long as it comes out this year, which it has to, because they have a license agreement. If they don't come out with the game this year, they lose the license. So it's gonna come out this year. Sometime this year, we're going to get this masterpiece. I can already tell. Like, look at the animation on Goku, the graphics, the detail in the cutscenes. Even if the gameplay was bad, I think I would still love this game because it just looks like a lot of love. Even though they don't have an official name for it, it's still called Project Z. And they got inspiration. I'm pretty sure if they don't have inspiration from Dragon Ball MMO, at least they have the concept out there of how to do an RPG. So I'm deadass gonna nut. Yes, all of us are. But they have RPGs before, from Legacy of Goku, the whole series up to Boost Fury, and then they have Dragon Ball MMO, which came afterwards, and now this. So it'll be really hard for them to mess this up. And from what I see right here, it looks like they're doing it the right way. I'm also drooling. I'm foaming at the mouth for this. This looks amazing. But it does look like it's only going to go up to the Namek Saga, because that's all they showed in the trailer, and up to Super Saiyan. If they want this to be a good RPG, they have to keep it with a serious amount of depth and content in that saga. And for them to do that much detail, either they release the next saga in DLC, or they're going to end up releasing another game. I don't know if they're going to fit the whole series in one game. That's why I'm skeptical on this, because that's what the trailer showed us, and we don't know. They could just pull what they did, like separate it per saga, or if they throw everything in one, that's going to blow my mind, because then I would actually kind of be worried because of how much they would have to take on there. But if it's an RPG, you have to have a lot of content, you have to have a lot of monsters to fight, you have to have right amount of attacks and stuff like that. And if they release all of that at once, there's no room for improvement. That's a one and done type of thing. If they do one saga at a time, make that one as quality as possible, and then build upon that in the sequels or in DLC. At least there's fixes that we can look forward to, because if you look at the way they did Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku, if you guys look back on that one, the first one was ass. That one was bad. And some people might have nostalgia for it. Some people might actually still like that game. I remember the commercials, you almost sold me on that game. I didn't buy it. I played it at a cousin's house. Then I got Legacy of Goku 2. That one blew the first one out of the water. The improvements that they put in that series was absolutely amazing. And then Boost Fury, oh, that's an iconic Dragon Ball Z game that I love to this day. So this is going to be amazing. They can do everything up from Dragon Ball Z to Super, which is what you guys mentioned, but I think they're going to start off with Dragon Ball Z, and this could continue for a long time. That's why this is a great idea to do in series types of form, where they do one saga at a time. This could go on for a long time, and then DLC, if they charge us for whatever, they can do that too. So this is future-proofed as long as this one is good and it sells well. But if there is a Zamasu storyline, yeah, they could do Super. But this is Project Z. This is why I would say it's going to stick to the Dragon Ball Z timeline, especially starting with the trailer and the Namek timeline as well. But absolutely, absolutely amazing. Make sure you guys smash the like button, guys. Can we destroy another 300 likes? But Dragon Ball RPG, I want you guys to tell me what you guys think about it in the comment section below. Everything looks positive right now, including for myself. Like this, it's got me pumped, bro. Like literally, this looks amazing. With that hairline looking like, oh god damn, can we stay on topic? Anyway, Dragon Ball RPG coming 2019. There's no doubt about that. It has to come out this year, or else they'll lose the rights. And it'll be sick if you could walk around and just do the Kamehameha and destroy stuff. I'm hoping they have destructible environments. I hope you can just, like, attack random monsters without it. I don't know if it's going to be like you walk into a monster and then you enter a battle stage and then that's where you have to fight. Or you could just blast them while you're walking around. It might work that way or one or another. I want to see actual battle gameplay. But the fact that you get to walk around just like this confirmed a lot of our beliefs. And not only that, it just looks good. It looks good. Like literally, I can see myself playing this in the, if it's coming out in the fall time, just relaxing and unwinding to this game and spending endless of hours just relaxing and just, it's just pure eye candy. I'm hyped. You have no idea how freaking hyped I am for this game. Look at that. I could stand right there in the grass and just stare at that all freaking day. But they can add Turles and stuff like that as DLC, and maybe even Bardock. That looks absolutely amazing. Anyway, guys, this is your announcement for the game. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We got more stuff coming out with the details unfolding. Thank you guys so much. This is going to be absolutely amazing. Oh man, I'm so freaking hyped. This